Past 2 evenings here on KDKA, CBS national investigative correspondent Stephen Stock has exposed hazmat safety dangers in the air and on the roads. And tonight, in the final part of our series, dangers that are an everyday reality here in the Pittsburgh area.
KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan's been reporting on hazmat safety issues around here for the better part of a decade. And while local emergency managers say they're as prepared as they can be, they say the threat of a disaster can never be fully removed.
And now they tell Andy all of us need to be prepared in case the worst ever happens.
In a matter of minutes, the lives of the people of East Palestine were forever changed. A derailment, a conflagration of fire followed by a toxic plume, putting the future of the town and the long-term health of each resident in jeopardy. The lesson for the rest of us is be prepared.
The general view is it won't happen to me. It can happen to you, and it may happen to you. And what have you done to plan and prepare for that?
The American economy depends on the transport of fuel and chemicals from place to place. Many are highly toxic and/or highly explosive, and every mode of transporting them, whether that be train, truck, plane, or pipeline, runs the risk of an accident, from minor to catastrophic. Emergency managers like Allegheny County's Matthew Brown say they have no choice but to prepare for the worst.
The best preparation is to prepare for everything because we don't know what we don't know, but we do know what the potentials are.
To that end, the county coordinates with emergency managers and first responders in each town and drills with hazmat teams on the deployment in the event of a chemical accident. Those first responders travel to Pueblo, Colorado to learn responses to each type of chemical fire, spill, or explosion. And that training has paid off, considering 2 of Pennsylvania's 3 costliest hazmat incidents in the past decade happened in our region. This rail incident in Vandergrift in 2014 resulted in $4.5 million in property and environmental damages. This one in Harmer in May of last year resulted in $30 million in damages, including the spill of thousands of gallons of crude into the Allegheny River.
Harmer's a great example of that, where the local response, police, fire, EMS came together, created a safety zone, evaluated what their hazard was, reacted to that to the level that they could.
Even before County Hazmat arrived on scene, local officials had cleared the area, identified the fuel, and worked to stop the spill. The county deployed booms in the river to contain the damage and supplied accurate information to the public through the media. But Brown says this kind of preparedness should apply to all of us. Are you prepared to be evacuated? What about a loss of power? Do you have a meeting point with members of your family if there's no cell service? This isn't being paranoid.
No. It's I just think in general, whatever the emergency or disaster is, whether it be Mother Nature, whether it be a transportation issue, there are things that we can do as residents to better ourselves individually.
Brown recommends having a plan and having supplies for any type of incident. If your car has no inverter, consider buying a generator. Have backup supplies of water. Storing food is less important in the short term. Many people evacuated in East Palestine discovered they left in such a hurried panic they forgot their meds. For this and other reasons, Brown recommends each person have a go bag of supplies ready to take on the run.
Every resident could do this to plan and prepare from the simplest emergency to the greatest disaster. What are the things I can do to minimize that impact to me?
And so the takeaway message for everyone, from emergency managers to members of the public, is the old Boy Scout motto of be prepared. As long as chemicals are being transported from here to there, these accidents can and will happen, and everyone needs to be ready. Reporting at Allegheny County Emergency Services, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.